People ask us why be green, and for us, sustainability or green equals productivity. You want to be more profitable so you can support your employees, so you can support your customers, and you support the community that you're involved with. It's all about getting better.
There are companies out there at this time who are looking for organizations that are LEED certified or are sustainable and can prove that they are sustainable into their supply chain.
The costs are not prohibitive, and the benefits, long-term benefits, are staggering.
5 years from now, a lot of companies are gonna be sustainable, and they're gonna be doing all the things we're doing now. So it's important to us because if we can get it out in the marketplace now, it's gonna give us a huge competitive advantage.
One of the things we say at Lauterbach Group is sustainable processes yield sustainable results. So we know if we build sustainability into our processes and our business models, it's perpetuating profitable growth for us and for our clients.
As part of promoting profitable growth, Lauterbach Group, a solution-driven printing, packaging, and converting company located in Sussex, Wisconsin, recently built a new facility with MSI General, a Wisconsin-based design-build firm. What elements in the new facility promoted sustainability?
When this site was purchased by the Lauterbach Group, what we found was that the slope of the site was much more severe than what the survey had shown.
And we sat there and had a brainstorming session, and what we came up with is, well, instead of putting $400,000 of fill in to manage our stormwater, why don't we put in porous pavement? And that cost us $40,000.
When the water hits any of the pavements on the sides, it comes to the middle and it goes into this pervious pavement, and really the gravel underneath the pervious pavement becomes the receptor for the water.
That not only helps us in the cost of the building project, but also really helps manage our water on our site. It stays on our site. Another thing is we're working on natural vegetation here at the facility, which I have to admit has been a challenge, but it's very exciting to us because the intent is to have prairies on the facility where we're not maintaining grasses, and it's natural.
The natural landscape will pay you back money because you're not going to be paying someone to mow your grass. If you look at a 3-year, a 5-year, a 10-year, a 20-year cost, it's a pretty staggering amount for most maintenance contracts.
When you come to this facility, you're really coming in to the back of the facility. You drive along the manufacturing area first, and then you come to the front office. But by situating the building the way we did, we made most optimal use of natural lighting.
We wanted it to be facing to the south, especially to capture the view, but also to have the orientation of the sun. In the winter, it allows the sun to come in and actually warm this space. In the summer, where you have a higher angle of incidence, it's more shaded. As you look around in this office, you can tell that the lighting controls allow you to take the light up and down from the skylights and the outside. You don't need as much artificial light.
There's no doors on the offices. People say, well, why did you do that? Well, it's twofold. We wanted a highly professional atmosphere where it was open to anybody walking in and out of an office. The second component to that process was it really optimized the heating and air conditioning systems and lowered the cost to heat and cool the building. We work off of reduce, reuse, and recycle in almost every decision that we make. And people say, well, that's good for the environment. Yes, it is. It's very good for the environment. But it's also a profitable way of working your business. And those are very, very important facts to us.
As liner comes back to us that could go into landfills and could go into dumpsters, we're bringing it back to us. We are sending it down to our vendor. They're making pallets out of it. Instead of disposing of it, they're actually making product, whether it be pallets, siding, they're making decks out of it, they're making it out of liners and papers.
We have a system that pulls out all the inks, pulls out all the metals, pulls out all the paper dust out of the water system, and compacts it into a solid which can then be thrown away. That solid is essentially pigments, comes from the ground, it can go back into the ground.
In the end, I think it's a beautiful building. I think it's performing well and is actually potentially bringing him some business as well.
It really sets us up in a focus, in a desire on how do we grow our business and be better at what we do each and every day.